started this vlog, I became a fruit hunter. Yes, I did, girl. Yes, I did. I went to a local market, the St. Lawrence Market, really close to my school. Let me identify why I went there. Convenience. I actually went there a few weeks ago and I picked out a number of fruits. And I love fruit, okay? Like watching the Fruit Hunter documentary was a treat for me. Oh my God, it made me want to be a fruit hunter. Like I need to go move to Florida and start growing mango trees. Oh, it was The Nature of Things with David Suzuki. Actually, I picked up a couple different things. I picked up a new mango variety I'd never tried before. I also picked up a quince. 1 minute. Let me show you. This lovely thing. Looks like an apple. Kind of has like a skin pear texture. It needs to turn like a yellow golden is what the lady at the store told me. So she said it'd be weak. So I'm just leaving it on my counter until that time. I picked up a different variety of mango. It actually wasn't this one. I got this one the other day. But I'm really excited to try this one because I don't think I've ever seen a mango like this. So super stoked. The other variety I already ate. I couldn't wait to do the filming. So I just ate it. Now the most interesting things that I got that I'd never seen or heard of before were, just wait, let me show you. That didn't snap the way I wanted it to, but okay. Yeah, a little better. We'll work on it. Dun, 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 dun. These bad boys. A prickly pear. Little did I know, and no one thought to warn me. The name is pretty consistent with the texture of it. It's prickly. And I didn't realize it doesn't feel prickly when you first pick it up, but man, I picked it up, I had my hands all over this thing. And the next like 3 days, my hands were bugging me, like they were prickly. So I've learned that lesson. And yeah, let's get started. The people at the store told me it was already ripe, so I'm really excited to try it. Woohoo! I hope you're excited to watch me try it. Whoa. Can I just say, colorful. Well, you guys saw me cut that up. And now time for the sensory evaluation. It smells like kiwi, kind of, like unripe kiwi. What does it smell like? I can't put my finger on it. It is something I've had before. I have to come back to you on that one. Let's taste it. Not a strong taste. And it's got these little seeds. A lot of little seeds, which aren't super enjoyable, like blackberry seeds, like pretty big. I don't want to bite through them because it might hurt my teeth. Very mild, not too sweet, more watery, almost like a watermelon, but not as juicy as that. Not like dripping with juice everywhere. Yeah, the closest thing I could compare it to is like a mild watermelon, a little less sweet with some blackberry seeds. It's hot pink, which is pretty cool. I like it. Almost like unripe blackberries. I guess it almost smells like unripe blackberries or like kiwi. Like almost like a citrusy, no, like an acidic-y smell, but doesn't taste acidic at all. Pretty good. Yeah. Very interesting. Beautiful. Beautiful color. This would be such a good fruit to use in like some decadent dish where you really want to have these like vibrant tropical colors. It's like hot pink. I don't think I've ever seen a fruit this color. I would avoid the seeds if possible. It looks like the seeds might be only kind of in the middle of the flesh, but you can kind of see on the outside. Looks like there's some along the outside here that maybe has less seeds, and seeds are kind of in the middle here. But it does take up a majority of the fruit, unfortunately. But pretty tasty, pretty neat, pretty different. I recommend everyone try it because it's kind of cool to try new things. I did some research. So the prickly pear is the fruit of a cactus, also called a cactus fruit sometimes. And the reason I chose the prickly pear to investigate in this blog post was because I went to the local market down the street and I looked for something that I had never seen or heard of or tasted or knew nothing about, and that's the thing that really stood out to me. There was a couple different things, but that one looked so neat, so unique and different. So there you have it. They grow in California, Mexico, and in the Mediterranean. They're native to Mexico, and they're very adaptable plants. They grow really well in arid deserts, and they can withstand low humidity. The fruit ripens in the late summer and early fall, which makes sense as to why I found it in the market at this time of year. It is early October now. It costed me about 75 cents per pear. And botanically, they are from the cactus family. There is a formal word for it that I don't know how to pronounce, so I will mention it down below in the written post. These fruits can often be found at Mexican markets or really any farmer's market, I guess, when they're in season. And they can be used in a whole variety of dishes. So they can be used in soups, in salads. I've heard of them used as salad dressings. They can be used in entree dishes. They'd probably be a beautiful garnish for an entree. And they can also be used for desserts, and they're popular for jams and jellies and liqueurs. And I think if I had to pick something to cook them with or a dish to put them in, I would definitely pick a dessert. I saw a couple recipes for sorbets, or I think I would really like to, I think they'd be really good in a sauce. I'm not a big fan of the seeds, so I probably would want to do something where I could sieve out those seeds. So I'd probably juice them and use the juice in something. I did see one blog post I was reading that talked about using the juice in a cream cheese frosting that they put on a lime cupcake, and ugh, that sounded so good. I would really like to try that one day. I think that's all for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this post, and I hope it inspires you to try something new yourself, or maybe research fruit hunting a little bit. It's a pretty interesting topic. Ta-ta! See you soon. Adios, amigos. So good. I'm just gonna sit here and film myself eating mango because it's delicious.